You know what fascinates me about human decision making? Studies show we make around 35,000 choices every single day, but it's the seemingly small ones that often have the biggest impact on our lives.
That's such an interesting perspective, especially when we look at this ancient story of Abram and Lot. Their choices reveal so much about human nature that's still relevant today.
Well, what really strikes me is how their story perfectly illustrates the ripple effect of decisions. Here's Abram, wealthy enough to have 318 trained men, yet he makes this incredibly humble choice to let his younger nephew choose first when dividing land.
Hmm. And Lot's response is so telling. He goes straight for what looks best on the surface, that fertile plain near Sodom. It's like choosing the flashiest job offer without researching the company culture.
You know what's fascinating? The text actually shows this gradual descent. Lot first pitches his tents near Sodom. Then later we find him living right in the middle of the city. It's like watching someone slowly compromise their values, one small step at a time.
That really speaks to how moral compromise usually happens, doesn't it? It's rarely one big jump into trouble.
Exactly. And then boom, Lot ends up caught in this massive regional conflict between 9 kings. The consequences of his choices spiral into this incredible military situation where he's taken captive along with everything he owns.
The way Abram responds to this crisis is remarkable, though. Instead of saying, I told you so, he launches this daring rescue mission.
Right. And here's where it gets really interesting. Abram uses this brilliant military strategy, dividing his forces and attacking at night. It's like an ancient version of special ops tactics. And remember, he's going up against armies that had just defeated 5 kings.
Well, that whole sequence really shows how practical action and faith can work together, doesn't it? Abram wasn't just sitting around waiting for divine intervention.
And then we get this absolutely fascinating scene with Melchizedek. This mysterious figure who shows up with bread and wine. His name literally means king of righteousness in Hebrew, and he's described as having no recorded beginning or end. The symbolism is incredibly rich.
So, what do you make of how differently Abram responds to Melchizedek versus the king of Sodom?
Oh man, that's such a crucial contrast. To Melchizedek, he gives a tenth of everything, but when the king of Sodom offers him wealth, he won't take even a sandal strap. It's like he's making this powerful statement about where true value lies.
That's exactly what makes this story so relevant today. It's about choosing between immediate gratification and long term wisdom.
You know what really gets me? Right after Abram makes this choice to trust God rather than take wealth from Sodom, we see this amazing moment where God tells him to physically experience the promise, to walk the length and breadth of the land, to look in every direction. It's not just words, it's this tangible engagement with the promise.
The physical aspect of that really brings it home, doesn't it? Like God knows we need more than just verbal assurances.
And here's something wild. Archaeological evidence shows that Hebron, where Abram settled, was actually at the crossroads of major ancient trade routes. So his choice, which might have seemed less appealing than Lot's initially, positioned him at this strategic location for influence and impact.
That's such a powerful lesson about how our choices can have unexpected long term benefits.
Well, and it really challenges us to think about how we handle success too. After this major military victory, Abram could have easily become arrogant or started seeing himself as this powerful warlord. Instead, he maintains this remarkable humility.
The way these ancient stories reflect modern dynamics is really remarkable. We're still dealing with the same basic human tendencies.
It's like, think about it. We're all making choices every day between what looks good right now and what might be better in the long run. The question is, are we choosing based on surface appearances, or are we looking deeper?
And are we willing to take risks for others, like Abram did for Lot? That's still such a relevant question today.
You know what it really comes down to? Understanding that our choices don't just affect us, they ripple out to impact others, shape our character, and ultimately determine our legacy. That's the timeless truth this ancient story captures so perfectly.